Konami actually backpedals. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And we got some pretty big news today. So about a week ago now, Konami announced that they were changing the Time Wizard format rules. That they would be using the new errata effects of monsters that were released at that time to the new updated effects, such as like Sangan not being able to use a monster that you search from his card effect, Dark Magician of Chaos having to add a spell card at the end of the turn, yugioh Guardian having to use, I believe it's an Earth Tuner for the errata. Absolute Zero actually not blowing up the field if it goes back to the fusion deck. So there's a lot of things that change with cards that were big in their formats. So Konami is now using the new errata effects, as well as just game mechanics and whatnot. Konami has now seemingly gone back on that. So on the WCQ events, if you scroll down to the public event information, you're going to go down to what are the rules for a Time Wizard tournament, which have been updated as you see right here. So let's go ahead, see if we can scroll down on here. They have it down somewhere on here. Okay. So here we go. Here is the main event. And looks like 3v3. We'll scroll all the way down to what are the rules for a Time Wizard tournament. Updated. Okay, so Time Wizard events use the available cards, format, or forbidden and limited list rule regarding drawing on the first turn and the dueling field to select the Time Wizard format. New Time Wizard events will use the game mechanics and card text of the era in question at the North American World Championship Qualifier 2025. Okay, so there we go. They are going back to the original. So Sangan, for example, you would get that search and you could use that card that turn. Dark Magician of Chaos, you're able to search that spell on summon. yugioh Guardian, you don't need a Earth Tuner either. So, pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. And yeah, I think Konami kind of realized, okay, we might have messed up here. But the biggest thing is to see that they only mentioned the NAWCQ. So that may mean after this event, they do go back and change it with all the erratas and whatnot. But I guess time will tell, with that. This is an update to an earlier FAQ. In the future, we will offer the TCG version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel's Time Wizard Time Travel format, which uses current... Okay, so there you go. Both Time Wizard and Time Travel will be offered at the OTS level. So I guess maybe that is what they're calling it now? Time Travel? Where you use modern mechanics? Card text but older card pool. I mean, I don't see people really enjoying a time travel format versus just your Time Wizard format. I don't know, you'll have to comment down below and tell me if you would like to do a time travel format. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. But looks like at the WCQ they are going to have April 2014. They are going to have March 2010 and April 2005. So I think 14 is what? Is that hat format, I believe? And then Edison and Goat as well, too. So, I mean, I'm pretty much sticking to the standards that a lot of people like. I know one of the last events I went to, they had the toss format event, which is pretty cool, as well as Yugi Kaiba, which is interesting as well, too. But yeah, I think Konami kind of realized, hey, we messed up. We need to, we need to go back. A lot of people got upset. I know E3 actually put together an RBET in Indy because Konami did this and people wanted to play the normal Edison format, which is pretty crazy. I'm sure everyone will still love playing RBT versus the Konami stuff, but yeah, that's crazy that Konami actually, I don't want to say outright listened to the outcry, but like they kind of did. They kind of did. But I guess we'll see if it does continue forward with like this time travel format versus a time wizard format, which they should probably do. I think people would probably enjoy that a little bit more. But give your thoughts down below on what you feel, feel is best for this. I mean, I think sticking to Time Wizard just with those mechanics and card effects of the era is the way to go. That's what we remember, and we can just get those old cards if we need those card techs. But give your thoughts down below. I think it's pretty interesting that they actually went back on it. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one.
I, Seto Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corp, implore you to check these recommended videos. While you're at it, hit subscribe and burst stream that notification bell for all future videos.